So, this time you are not seeing my beautiful face because my phone derped and decided to corrupt the footage that I recorded. So unfortunately for my reaction, you're gonna have to settle for this template that I made, and hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully the reaction is still satisfactory. And with that, let's move on to the reaction. Hello everyone, welcome to the next Disreact episode reaction. And today, we've got Rarity Investigates. This was an episode that was written by Joanna and Kristine Songco. These people also wrote Castle Sweet Castle, and if you're familiar with my episode reactions, I am not a fan of that episode. So I'm pretty skeptical about watching this, but there is a chance that it could be really good because another two people are involved with the story according to the wiki, which is Meghan McCarthy and Larson. And you know I love me some Larson, so yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about this. This should be very interesting. But yeah, I'll definitely give it a chance. I mean, I can't judge it just upon the writers alone, because I have had an experience where I've had writers that have had episodes that I absolutely hate and episodes that I absolutely love. Scott Sonneborn is a perfect example, because he wrote Some Pony to Watch Over Me, and I did not like that episode at all. But then he also wrote Do Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep, and I love that episode. Like, it's my third favorite episode of season 5, so yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out, but we'll see. If anything, I just hope it's even close to being as good as Canterlot Boutique, because I really did enjoy that. Alright. Well, let's get on with it. 3, 2, 1, play. Alright. Back at the Canterlot Boutique, I see.
Oh, Sassy Saddles, don't you
More of
just
Sassy
love my new
and Rarity.
chic line of gowns? Sequins and sash.
This is interesting.
Exquisite. Where in Equestria did you find the inspiration?
Oh, I modeled them after the adventures of Shadow Spade. Her
Sha-
stories are always full of mystery and
Shadow
fabulous
Spade, huh?
events, and best of all, fabulous costumes.
They're perfect. What are you doing?
Oh, just making some minor adjustments.
Whoa.
Shadow Spade believes it all comes down to attention to detail. And so do I.
Uh-huh.
There. Now it's perfect. Hey, guys.
Wow. Nice job, Rainbow Dash.
My bad.
Yeah, that kind of is your bad. Not to say that... I mean, she just opened the door, though, so... Like, you can't give Rainbow Dash full blame for that, like... I mean, it would be one thing if she came crashing through the window, but... She just opened the door, like... I get that it's just the setup for the joke and stuff, but you can't just blame Rainbow Dash for that. Clearly, the structure of that building needs some work. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Nothing we can't fix in a stitch. What are you doing in Canterlot?
I'm here for Princess Celestia's Royal Garden opening tomorrow.
Oh yes! Rumor has it the gardens are especially lush this season. I've heard that the Wonderbolts will be kicking things off with an aerial display.
You heard right. And Rainbow Dash is here to fly with them. So exciting.
She's gonna fly with the Wonderbolts.
Kind of exciting. Technically, I'm not flying.
Huh?
I'm just the lucky reserve who was called in to be the backup flyer in case a Wonderbolt can't perform. Oh, don't be so modest.
Backup
Among all the
Wonderbolt.
reserves, you were the one chosen.
She's gonna get to fly.
Sweet. And I do get to stay
They
with
wouldn't
the
mention it
Wonderbolts
otherwise.
and eat awesome food at the dinner tonight.
They would not
Still
mention it
dinner. You're
otherwise.
still coming, right? Heavens, yes. A chance to dress up, be charming, and show off my newest feminist couture. I wouldn't miss it for all of Equestria.
Okay.
Great. See you tonight.
Nice job, Sassy. Man, they gotta work on that
Oh,
architecture or
a
whatever,
mistake.
because
I ordered dragon cut stones
that's a
and
serious
hoof polish.
structure problem.
I'm sorry, but I've got a full load of deliveries today. I'm not sure I have time to redo your order.
What?
Of course you don't. Your job is so difficult. Honestly, I don't know how you keep all of those orders straight.
Oh, it is pretty tough. And what with the boxes all being box-shaped.
Oh, yes, and I very much appreciate it. But if there was any way you could squeeze in one more little delivery, I would be eternally grateful.
Well, for you, Rarity, I'll see what I can do.
Rarity, you could sweet talk a filly out of candy.
Oh, it was nothing.
Please don't
I
sweet
mind
talk
the
a filly out of
compliment.
candy.
Now you simply must
That would
help
be
me
bad.
pick out an outfit for tonight. Something from the new collection, of course. Let's grab some grub. Is that juniper phoenix I smell?
What?
No, it's broccoli.
Yeah, Juniper Phoenix is one of my favorite styling colognes.
Oh.
Mine as well. It's masculine and yet soft, with the
Wait.
fairest hint of floral.
Rainbow Dash?
Rarity, don't you know
Rainbow
what
Dash.
this is?
Is she just starstruck, or does she have a total crush?
A gentle pony with fabulous taste in colognes and scarves? It's Wind Rider! Oh, so nice to meet you.
You didn't let me finish. He's a living legend. He holds the Wonderbolt record in the Mustang.
Oh,
era.
never mind.
Well,
Yeah,
that was
she's
a
just
long
starstruck.
time ago. Honestly, I can't believe I still hold the record.
Wind Rider.
He must be
See
like a
that
Hall of
Rainbow
Famer
Dash?
or something.
She's one of our most promising reserves. She just might beat your record.
Really now?
Oh, I'm nowhere near as good as you. I mean, I'm fast, but I don't have the endurance to go.
You know, it's pretty hard to tell a pony's
Don't be
age
modest.
when they're
A little
like
practice and you'll be beating records in no time.
not like Granny Smith.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Phillies.
But yeah, I do see the wrinkles and the gray hair, so I get it.
I can't
I was just a
believe
little
I
slow.
Just met Wind Rider. Yeah, he's coming out of retirement to take the spot of honor in the center of our aerial flower formation tomorrow. Really? That's incredible! Guess I'll just watch Wind Rider being awesome from the sidelines. Practice tomorrow is gonna be so boring.
I don't suppose I could keep you company.
You could! They always let friends and family come watch practices.
Oh,
Oh,
nice job.
sorry about that. Let me help clean that up.
Oh, no. It's almost impossible to get stains.
I can't believe she was about to.
I've come prepared.
An emergency dress box? Really?
That dinner was absolutely divine. Thanks
Really?
for inviting me.
Wow.
Ooh, you're staying in the East Tower?
Okay.
Those rooms have the best view of Canterlot.
How lucky are we? Well, we better get some shut-eye before practice. See you tomorrow, Rarity! Good night! Thanks for keeping me company, Rarity. If you weren't here, well, I don't know who I'd be talking to right now.
You'd be talking to me. Rainbow Dash. Spitfire's mom sent a message that she was sick.
Uh-oh.
She had to leave to take care of her.
Spitfire's sick this time.
I hope her mom's
Or
okay.
Spitfire's
Me
mom.
too. In
Oops.
the meantime, we need you to fly at her place.
Like,
Well.
in the actual show?
Unless Spitfire comes back, yes.
I won't let you down, Soren.
Yeah, she's way too excited.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! I'm gonna get to fly with Wind Rider and the Wonderbolt, 'cause I'm the bestest and I'm awesome and they know it.
Rainbow Dash?
Let her have this, darling.
Well, As long as nothing gets in her way.
Hello there. A friend or family?
Family. My daughter's a Wonderbolt, but I don't see her up there. Do you know Spitfire?
Oh, you're Spitfire's mum. But I thought you were sick.
What?
Well, Spitfire got a note from you saying you weren't feeling well, and she went home to take care of you.
I didn't send a note.
That's so strange.
Stormy Flare? Aren't you supposed to be sick? Okay, what's happening?
I don't know, but I do know I didn't send my daughter a note.
Could some pony have sent Spitfire a fake note?
Who would do such a thing?
Some pony who wanted her out of the show, I suppose.
Why would any pony want that?
Maybe, so they could take her spot.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, someone framed Rainbow Dash. What?
Me? I would never do that to Spitfire. Why would you think it was me?
I did see you and Spitfire leave the dinner together.
We were room neighbors in the castle. And you did say you would do anything to fly with Wind Rider.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I didn't mean anything.
Why would someone frame Rainbow Dash?
Spitfire came by my room and told me she had to go see her mom at around midnight. Where were you then?
I was asleep at midnight, having this totally amazing dream. There I was at the arena, flying with Wind Rider and the Wonderbolts, like I've always wanted to. Never mind. Not helping.
Rainbow Dash, if you can prove that some pony else is behind Spitfire's disappearance before the start of the show, then you can still fly with us. In the meantime, Misty Fly, Blaze, head over to Stormy Flare's house and try to find Spitfire and bring her back. I have to warn you, if you sent that letter, the bylaws are clear. I'd have no choice but to ban you from the Wonderbolts forever. Understand?
Yikes.
I understand. But how am I gonna prove I didn't send a letter that I didn't send?
With me. Detective Rarity is on the case, and we're going to get to the bottom of this faster than my costume change.
Yeah, what's with the getup?
Obviously, I am channeling Shadow Spade through these gorgeous garments, and she would say that the best way to prove that you didn't send the letter is to find out whoever did. First up,
Oh, this is
the scene of
great.
the crime. We had a long road ahead of us, Rainbow Dash and I. Well, not too long because we didn't have much time, but the point is, I was up for the challenge. There I was, surveying the crime scene, and looking trashy while doing it.
Of course.
This must be the envelope for the letter Spitfire got.
Oh.
These look like hairs from a rainbow mane.
That's not good.
They really went all out to frame her.
But I had
Jeez.
faith I could clear her name and find
Do
the
you-
real culprit.
Do you think lightning dust was behind this?
Oh, just thinking.
Like, it would just be very interesting to see a lightning dust
Rainbow
cameo.
Dash was right. In order to solve the mystery, we had to be focused.
Maybe.
100% in the. Ooh!
Maybe.
The
I don't
devil's
know.
pattern on these curtains is exquisite. Oh, and this velvet rope holder. Oh, it's just.
Or it could be that Hall of Famer that she
They're gonna
idolized.
kick me out of
I
the
forget his name.
Wonderbolts unless we solve this thing.
I know, Rainbow, and I'm on this case like a charm on a bracelet. Here's what I'm thinking. Some pony had to bring Spitfire that letter, which means some pony must have seen them.
Oh.
I just have a few questions for you, and I'm sure once we get some things cleared up, we'll...
Come on, Rarity. We don't have all day. Where were you on the night of last night at midnight?
We were here, guarding the hallway entrance like we were supposed to.
A likely story.
I'm telling you, we were there all night, and no one went in or out of that hallway.
Except for you.
What are you trying to say?
Just that there are only 2 rooms in the northwest wing, yours and Spitfire's. So the only other pony who had access to that wing was you.
The waters were getting choppy. Rainbow Dash's tactics were, well, horrid.
Or what if it was
Time for another
Spitfire?
approach. Perhaps I should take it from here.
Seriously, like, what if it was Spitfire that set it all up just so Rainbow Dash could do it?
Castle guards have
What?
such a difficult job. I'm guessing that at times it can be rather boring.
It is. I've counted all 345 bolts in the ceiling tiles 293 times.
And of course, being a castle guard can be thankless work. I'm not saying you did, but if you took a break, you more than deserved it.
The flirt level is
We don't get a
way
lot of
high.
recognition for what we do.
Except for last night when some pony was nice enough to leave a cake for us. So we did take one little break when we ate that cake.
What kind of cake was it?
Cherry with a custard filling?
Was the frosting vanilla or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Was the base of the cake decorated with buttercream rosettes?
It was.
Ugh, who cares how it was decorated?
Rainbow Dash was questioning my methods, but I knew what I was doing.
Do you?
Did I say that one out loud?
I mean, even I think I'm guilty at this point. I really did want to fly in that show. What if I wrote that note when I was asleep? Do you know what I do when I sleep? Because I sure don't.
Oh, calm down, Rainbow Dash. We'll get to the bottom of this. There's only one bakery in Canterlot that makes a chocolate cherry cake with custard filling and buttercream frosting rosettes, and that's Cinnamon Chai's Tea and Cake Shop.
Hello? How can I help?
I've heard you have the best chocolate cherry custard cake with buttercream frosting rosettes in town.
Oh, you travel in the right circles. We have the only chocolate cherry custard cake with buttercream frosting rosettes in town.
Oh no, but some ponies already bought it. Who was the lucky pony?
I can't even say.
Why? Because it was some pony famous?
No, because it was hard to tell. She was wearing a trench coat, sunglasses, and a scarf around her head that covered most of her face. But I do remember she had a really deep, raspy voice.
What do you mean, raspy?
Well, kind of like yours.
If there's anything else
Raspy.
you can remember, dish.
Doesn't Fleetfoot have a raspy voice?
For you. The pony who bought the cake threw a big fit when she accidentally got chocolate ganache on her scarf.
That's terrible. What color was the scarf?
White. No, maybe more than ivory.
You don't say.
I can't believe you're talking fashion at a time like this.
Rainbow, don't panic. I need you to trust me.
Trust you? You spend more time changing clothes than trying to help me. I'm doomed.
No, you're not. Come on. Rainbow Dash was obviously upset, but I had all my ducks in a row. Except one. She was not going to like it, but there was only one way to find out if my suspicions were correct.
We looked everywhere, but Spitfire wasn't at her mom's house. Where could she be?
I found the culprit! Some pony sent Spitfire away and framed Rainbow Dash for it. And that pony was none other than... Wind Rider!
Oh boy. Watch it not be Wind
I
Rider.
can't believe you would accuse Wind Rider of framing me. He's a living legend for pony's sake.
All the evidence points to him.
What evidence could you possibly have? All you did was ask about cake, admire decor, and change outfits a gazillion times.
Let me explain. I never believed you would send Spitfire away. And when we found the rainbow hairs in Spitfire's room, I could tell they didn't fall out. They were cut. No pony loses hair in a chunk. And look at the ends. It's a straight line. They were clearly cut with shears, which means some pony planted it. Then, when we were examining Spitfire's room, I smelled something on the envelope. Juniper Phoenix, Wind Rider's cologne of choice.
Oh.
Then, in the castle hallway, I noticed some of the damask curtains fell out of their velvet rope holder, indicating that some pony had been hiding behind them. Perhaps after they dropped off the fake letter?
Juniper Phoenix is a very popular fragrance, and any pony could have moved those curtains.
Precisely why I questioned the castle guards. They were at their post at the entrance to the hallway all night, except for a small window of time when some pony brought them cake. A cake that was ordered by a girl pony with a raspy voice. Whoever ordered the cake got a chocolate stain on their ivory scarf. And I couldn't help but notice that Wind Rider's scarf is tied in a tight Windsor knot, instead of its usual loose slip knot. And why is that? Is it to hide the chocolate stain?
Oh, snap.
This is preposterous. Wonderbolts, you don't believe a word of this, right?
Just admit it. You're as guilty of framing Rainbow Dash as you are of ruining that ivory scarf.
Fine. You caught me. I did it.
But
So he did do it. Okay.
is it because I took the last broccoli at the dinner and you really, really wanted it?
No. It was because he was afraid that you would break his long-distance Wonderbolt record. I heard him when Spitfire said you were close to breaking his record. He said, and I quote, "That's the polite but disingenuous laugh you make when you want to seem happy, but really, you're not."
I thought if I could get Rainbow Dash kicked out of the Wonderbolts forever, my record would be preserved.
Really? That is so not cool. And I thought you were the coolest Wonderbolt ever, until now.
I did what I had to do to protect my record. Sometimes you gotta play dirty to be the best.
That's not what being a Wonderbolt is all about.
Yikes.
She's right. Wonderbolts look out for each other. Which reminds me, where is Spitfire?
I sent her the letter pretending to be Stormy Flare. I told her I had Pegasitis, and the only cure is the ice iris in the Crystal Mountains.
No wonder she's been gone so long. Ice irises are almost impossible to find in spring.
The Crystal Mountains are too far for any pony to make it there and back before the Royal Garden opening. Rainbow Dash, we need you to fly in Spitfire's place.
But Spitfire shouldn't have to miss this. I'm gonna get her.
Well, you'll never make it in time.
Then there's no time to lose.
Oh boy. Now that's a challenge.
Rainbow Dash is still gone. Oh, don't panic. If I know Rainbow Dash, she'll come through.
She did it. Way to go.
Spitfire, you're back. I can't believe you made it.
I wouldn't have if Rainbow hadn't found me so fast. Gave me enough time to fly back.
Rare, I couldn't have done it without you. And I'm sorry I doubted you. But why didn't you tell me what you were doing?
Well, I didn't want to get your hopes up until I was sure. And I couldn't be sure until I saw that chocolate stain.
Thank you for believing in me, even when I was doubting you. I'm some friend, huh?
Actually, you're quite a good friend. You went to get Spitfire, even though it meant you couldn't fly today.
I'll get my chance one day.
Or today. How'd you like Wind Rider's spot in the show?
Dang.
What? You can't do this to me. I'm one of the greatest Wonderbolts there ever was.
Not anymore. For attempting to frame Rainbow Dash, I hereby strip you of your Wonderbolt status.
Wow.
So, would you like to fly with us?
Would I?
Of course she's gonna dance like that again.
Rainbow Dash?
Coming!
So my friend got her moment in the sun, or the center of an aerial flower, as the case may be. And as for me, I got a chance to show off my Femme Mystique chic collection.
That's nice, dear.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Clutch. Nice choice of credits music there. All right. That was pretty solid. That was a pretty solid episode. This is a totally different side of Rarity that I haven't seen, so that was very interesting. And we got to see a little bit of progress that since Rainbow Dash finally got to, you know, fly with the one. Well, I think she got to fly with the Wonderbolts before at some point, but well, maybe not. I'm trying to remember, like, was there a point where Rainbow Dash got to fly with the Wonderbolts? Maybe. But, yeah. I suppose it's another step towards her being a Wonderbolt. Like, I don't know. Like, how much longer? How much longer until Rainbow Dash becomes a Wonderbolt? Because I'd really like to see that. Also, I mean, it was great to see the Canterlot boutique again, along with Sassy. So, I thought it was a pretty solid episode. Nothing too amazing here, but you know, everything was pretty awesome. So I think I'll rank it in between Make New Friends and Keep Discord and Party Pooped. Just because I think the majority of the episodes has something that got me a little more excited. And this was just kind of, well, it was different, that's for sure, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the different sides of Rarity that I saw, and, you know, Rarity and Rainbow Dash working together in the episode. I thought that built some pretty good chemistry between the two of them. And other than that, I mean, we got to learn more about the Wonderbolts, because we got to see Wind Rider and Spitfire's mom. That's super cool. So that was very exciting. And I mean, the last time we had a detective case like this was Mystery on the Friendship Express, or Mystery on the Friendship Express. And I enjoyed that episode quite a bit as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna rank this in between Make New Friends but Keep Discord and Party Pooped. I think it's another solid green, another solid 4 out of 5. Good episode, but nothing mind-blowing about it. So, Slice of Life, Amending Fences, Do Princesses Dream of Magic Sheep, Bloom and Gloom, Canterlot Boutique, The Lost Treasure of the Griffinstone, Tanks for the Memories, The Cutie Map, Make New Friends but Keep Discord, Rarity Investigates, Party Pooped, Appaloosa's Most Wanted, Princess Spike, and Castle Sweet Castle. So, with that, yeah, that was a pretty solid episode. I'm not sure whose work was most responsible for the episode overall. Maybe Joanna Lewis and Kristine Songco, because they're written as writers and the story is by them as well. So maybe? I'm not too sure. But yeah, it was a different Rarity episode. You know, it wasn't really about fashion at all. It wasn't about Spike, it wasn't about gems, and yeah, I thought it was a really solid episode. Nothing mind-blowing about it, but it was good. You know, Rarity honestly seemed a lot like Pinkie Pie in that episode, because she was fairly random and she did the investigating role this time, which was pretty cool. But I feel like I'm repeating myself too much, so maybe I don't have anything else to say right now. But I thank you for watching. Feel free to let me know what you thought down below in the comments. I do read all of them, even if I don't reply. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video. So take care, and peace out.
Bring it!